Luck or skill? More like you're probably just thrashing your Guys, welcome back to yet another luck or skill video where we're going to be breaking down off-road fails and wins and determining whether they are luck, skill, bad luck, or a lack of skill. For instance, this clip right here. Lack of skill. Lack of skill number 2. Guys, go ahead and like the video if you're hoping he does not absolutely yard sale this 4-door JK. Oh, he was so close, but he yard sailed. That's a yard sale. Look at the dust. That's how you know it was a yard sale without knowing it was a yard sale. We don't know, but we know. Guys, go ahead and drop a subscribe as we roll into clip number 3. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, so smooth. Lack of skill, and I will tell you why right there. When you're driving something like that, you cannot just launch off the face of a jump and not throttle through it to control that gyro effect and keep the nose of the rig in the air. Lack of skill right there. Sick. I love the studded tires. Oh, yeah. That is what you call some brawler shit. Oh, my. That is some certified brawler shit right there. First of all, studded tires. Second of all, sand rail on ice. Third of all, I don't know, 500 horsepower wheelies across a frozen lake. That is totally badass. The tire came off. The man was calm, cool, and collected behind the wheel. It didn't let him stress it out. The camera work was great. All skill right there. I absolutely love that. Let's watch a little bit of that again. Lack of skill right there. When you're driving a machine such as that looked like about a 60-inch wide side-by-side, you've got to understand, you've got to drive up to the obstacle and then power through it. You cannot let the suspension load like that and stab the throttle, because it'll do exactly that and roll the thing over backwards. Lack of skill right there. God, that one hurt. Oh, and it looked like it absolutely broke the shock towers off of that car. You know, I don't know what led up to that, but I'm going to say bad luck. He looked like he was trying to reel that thing back in and, you know, keep up race pace, and it just got away from him, and then away from him, and then the way the car broke, it just stuffed it into that rock. So I'm going to say bad luck on that one. And it's a real shame. Never mind the fact I have a soft place in my heart for the King of the Hammers race and the Hammers in general, so. Did they record this on a potato? Lack of skill. The man launched it up the hill. He got to the apex of the launch, of the jump, and then he just froze and absolutely lawn darted the car. Oh my brother. God, I think that was a Toyota. That thing don't play. The G Wagon, the off-road G Wagon, and off-road Land Cruiser guys are one and the same. There are zero given in that camp, and they absolutely yard sailed there, and that's what that was. I'm going to say that was a lack of skill on the Land Cruiser part of the video, because that thing should have never been in the air like that. And then I think it was a Toyota. That was good luck that that Toyota stayed together, because those were both massive launches for both of those rigs. here we go. This is either going to be really good or really bad. Oh, lack of skill. Oh, that wasn't a good clip. Just froze up behind the wheel. That looked like that person was a little in over their skill level, and they were just kind of holding onto the wheel, putting the throttle down, and driving up the hill, and the skill ran out, and they rolled the machine back down the hill. Really goes back to that other clip about the we were talking about the wheelbase of the shorter side-by-sides. They climb great until they don't, and you really need to just have a good feel for the tipping point of that front end and drive accordingly, and that was not what you saw there. Lack of skill. Oh. Lack of skill. What more is there to say?
Oh, shit.
Lack of skill. Oh, yard sailed it. Bam! I wanted to say that was going to be all skill the way he launched it and set it up there, but I think he was a little in over his head and lost control of that machine. I'm going to say lack of skill. Definitely bad luck that it had that huge shelf it fell off of, but you've got to know the capability of these machines and understand there is serious risk if you're in over your head in skill level. So lack of skill there. That was bad luck because that man looked like he had done that before, and this time the machine didn't come out straight. He probably should have had it in neutral. I think that was the point. So probably lack of skill, but I'm going to say bad luck. That thing should have landed on its tires. Oh, I thought for a second that was going to be all skill. It was exactly the opposite. That was a lack of skill right there. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to speak on operating the construction equipment, and yes, I've operated a track skid steer like that a pretty fair amount, but that was just a lack of skill. There ain't no other way to slice it. All skill. Just on the limiter the entire time. All skill right there. That's one of those. Built his machine to do that. It's doing that without any trouble. You gotta give it to him. All skill. Oh! Yard sailed it. That is not good. I don't know what happened to get that rig so cattywampus like that, but I'm going to have to say that was all bad luck because it looked like they were just driving in a straight line, so bad luck. Oh, yeah. Back up and hit it again. Okay, he didn't climb that, but that was all skill because I know for a fact he backed off that and went out the top. That thing is bad. The front of it totally looked like Tim Cameron's 100-shot buggy. Just the shock towers and everything. That thing was low to the ground. It sounded like it had a supercharged 6-cylinder in it, and it spun those tires hard. That is an awesome clip, and I'd love to see more of that machine. I'm going to give that, again, all skill right there, because that thing came out of the hole hard, and that thing would have absolutely gone to the top with another attempt. That was all luck right there. The person behind the wheel ran out of skill, and it was super lucky that that person got out of the way, because that person driving didn't even turn left to try to turn out of the rig rolling over. So that right there is definitely a bunch of AI slop, and I'm going to give that a lack of skill for trying to make an off-road video with AI. Lack of skill. Oh! So I was really hoping that that was going to be all skill. You know, I'm going to say bad luck that that machine did not stay together. You know, I think he sent it far too hard, but I'm going to say that that was bad luck the rig did not stay together. Oh, he's getting it. Supercharged Dodge Ram. All skill right there. That is some brawler shit. The man has a supercharged Ram, 1500, TRX, whatever, in the snow. I don't care that it's not lifted, and he's just plowing through it. You got to give it to him. Oh, yeah. In the crispy BMW. All skill right there. You gotta love it. Having some fun in the snow. That is a 4x4. That's just an awesome clip. The snow looks, the fresh powder looks so sick. And the man's got a brand new BMW and he's having a little fun after work. Gotta give it to him. No way he makes this. Bogging it. He's bogging it. That is how it's done right there, guys. That is what you call some brawler. Again, he was on a set of 33s, nothing crazy, no big mud tires. He got in the hole, he stayed in it, he looked like he turned to the passenger side, and he let it grab and he pulled out of the other side. That is all skill right there, and that is how you do it. Guys, thank you for watching yet another luck or skill video. There'll be a link to the previous video up next, and I'll see you out on the trail.